What's up? What's going on, people? It's your boy, the BQF Black Quarterback Forum. That's right, this is the Ankh. I'm gonna get into that in a minute. BQF Black Quarterback Forum. Yours truly, the boy. BlackQBsInEffect.com website. Black BLACK QBSInEffect.com website. Where I talk about nothing but the brothers, because I keep bringing this shit up because it's relevant as far as I'm concerned. I'm 61. And I know most of you out there are a lot younger than me who watch football. Y'all don't care. Your team is winning. And what is this guy talking about? There wasn't always this many black guys playing. And I'm going to mention this shit every video for anybody that watches. 30 years ago, for all you 30 and younger, there just wasn't. I think that was 94, 95, whatever. There wasn't. Go look at my website. And it shows all the brothers that were playing. I'm going to talk about my man who, one of the first drafted black quarterbacks. Thinking about this, I didn't write his name down. And it goes through my mind all the time. And when I'm not thinking about it, but when I'm ready to talk about it, bam, there it goes. Anyway, I've been talking about this book. And the chapter I'm on is the one, I forget what chapter it is. But it talks about my man that I'm thinking of for the Vikings. Or not the Vikings, the Colts. I mean, Jesus. Not the Colts. The Broncos. Who was Marlon Briscoe. That's his name. I just had to look. I'm on the last chapter before it gets into Doug Williams. So I'm talking about Marlon Briscoe and what he went through in Denver to be the first. Technically, I mean, he's the first one. He's on my thing. I think drafted in 1968. I was 4 years old. You're hooked on football when you're young. Anyway, Marlon Briscoe, first black guy that I know. Now, this book talks about ones before him in the college ranks, but never made it to the pros as a professional or were drafted. So, once again, Rise of the Black Quarterback by my man Jason Reed, what it means to America. I don't really think it means anything to America. I'm just being honest. I mean, hell. And the reason I say that is because just this past season, we had more black quarterbacks starting in the NFL than ever. And it was 16. Jacoby Brissett was starting in New England for the young boy until, he wasn't. And Tua is black. I done went through my joke plenty of times before if you watch my videos. But Tua is black. So you take out Brissett and I think it's 7 in the AFC. It was half, 8 in each division. And with Dak getting hurt, it's just 7 now. So, and anyway, like I said, if you're 30 or younger, you see the NFL for what it is today. And I don't know what kind of, I was about to say derivatives, but not derivatives. But I guess, not ultimatums, but I don't know what they were told at their meetings and so forth and so on at these channels to where they don't even talk about it. I'm not an insider. I don't know. Nobody talks about the number of black quarterbacks that started in the NFL this past season. I've asked friends throughout the season, did they mention it? Some of my hardcore younger friends who watch football, and they don't recall. So all I'm saying is, those cats are living, I ain't gonna say a lie, but not the truth, man. Like I said, if you're 30 or younger, you're watching the NFL today, and there's a lot of black quarterbacks. You think, what is this guy talking about? What is this old black guy? You don't even know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I do. Okay, a long time ago, before the NFL is what it is now, multi-billion, trillion, zillion-dollar corporation, and these players is all over, especially the ones who win Super Bowls, whether they black or white or whatever. I mean, the dude, as an example, the quarterback for the Titans, I don't know if he's been hurt or replaced, the white dude, Will Levis. He's got a commercial. Okay? Think about that. He's got a commercial, and Lamarvelous, as I like to call him, Lamar Jackson don't have a commercial. I mean, he's got one where he's like, I think it's Gatorade or some drink, and he's like, you ready? And that's all he says, I'm going to get it or whatever. I mean, maybe he has some in the Baltimore area. I don't know. But this dude, Will Levis, this shit is national. I see it when I'm watching. I don't watch that much TV. But I do watch my cartoons. I like them because they tell the real shit. All right, I'm just saying. Here's my ankh. For anybody that's watching these videos, I don't get down with mainstream religion. It's not what you believe. I'll just say this, and then I'll get to the sports, which y'all come to watch for y'all 4 or 5 people. But anyway, when it comes to the religion, right? I don't know if you know, but 300 plus kids came across the border and just straight missing, being abused here in America and elsewhere. They came to our country. And I'm just saying, right? If you're God, you created all this and the children you love, why ain't you come back to set shit straight? I know y'all ain't coming for no religious shit, but I'm just saying. And they just gonna sweep it under like, oh, it's nothing. What do you mean? He loves them. Some of them kids out there being abused. I mean, 300. And the number might vary, but the story's out there in the mainstream. This has been for a while. This ain't no new shit. And the news just brainwashes motherfuckers. So, if you believe in God and Jesus, look, they ain't coming back. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm just saying, if you don't come back for 300 kids, what are you waiting on? Anyway, it's my apologies. Let's move on to sports. I just had to get that out there for any of you who watch the Ankh, baby. It ain't all about that cross. Anyway, so in the AFC, Patrick Mahomes, he got a little hurt. He's still trying to hang on to that number 1 seed. If he hangs on to the number 1 seed, then he gets to rest week 1 of the playoffs, right? So, I just wrote down the teams that are in the playoffs with black quarterbacks. Everybody knows who won and lost. Like, we ain't no need to go over all the statistics, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's about the playoffs. We got 3 games left. 12-2. Yeah, I got my phone over here with the records. So, 12-2 the Eagles, 12-2 the Lions, with the NFC, what I'm looking at right now. So, go back and forth. And the Bills are right there. They don't got a black quarterback, so I don't talk about them as much. But, hey, they got a very good quarterback. Him and those other cats at 6 and 7 in the playoffs. One of them is playing tonight. I think they're playing against each other, right? Yeah, they're playing each other. So I don't know if one of them. I don't think one of them will knock each other out the playoffs because, as I was looking, the Colts is right there. But I mean, they got Richardson, and that boy's a hell of an athlete, but he might not be the greatest quarterback, and they be winning. I mean, just think of some of the stuff if he played better quarterback. That team is a tough team. So, in regards to that, Kansas City, if they can hold on to the number 1 seed. We got the Steelers and the Ravens going at it this weekend. I've been a big Lamar fan. I've been following a few people on Twitter, man. Twitter. Or X, whatever you want to call it now. And these motherfuckers is crazy. Okay? You like their team, but no, you like their player. No, you hating it. Look, man, I look at shit realistically. Like I said, I've been watching football for a long goddamn time. Okay? Long. 60 years, 55, since I've been 5, 6 years old, I understand. Oh, I love the Cowboys. Anybody that knows me. Dak ain't playing, I don't report on them niggas no more, okay? No. Period. What Dak, $60 million man, So anyway, I got a link to the quarterback salaries at my website. Man, these cats is killing it, bruh. Man, I know them quarterbacks. I'm not playing now because I can make all that. Man, look, some of these quarterbacks ain't gonna get close to a Super Bowl. I got that link posted at the website. Just click it, and it's up to date. It stays up to date. All right, let's get back to it. So, the Steelers and the Ravens play Saturday. Most likely the Ravens going to get that division. They're going to be the number 3 seed. They're not going to catch Buffalo. The Texans will be number 4 because they're probably going to win that division. Or they do play Kansas City this weekend. And Mahomes is going to play. So they will win their division most likely. Even if they lose to the Chiefs, they'll probably win their last 2 games, whoever they're playing against. So those are the top 4 black teams. You got Kansas City with Mahomes, the Steelers with Wilson, the Texans with Stroud, and the Ravens with Lamar Jackson. You got the Colts in the 6th spot. I did believe I checked. They were I'm sorry, the 8th, not the 6th, 7th, the 8th. So I don't think they'll make it, but I just wanted to put them down here just in case. Excuse me, something floating around in my mouth. I didn't bring any water or nothing to drink because I'm juiced up today, people. I'm juicy, not like that for all you fucking guys. No, I'm not. I'm just lathered up and can talk about this shit, man. I can smoke some shit at me out like a motherfucker the other night. I'm just saying, I'm with shit today. Okay, so look, and at the website, I believe I have the quarterbacks that made the playoffs and like their saga, like Lamar. It's just Super Bowl or nothing, right? He can get to the AFC Championship game, and if he loses, that'd be like another loss. So this, to me, Lamar is the guy in the AFC. You got a Super Bowl or bust, right? I mean, it don't matter. AFC Championship game and lose again? It's like, okay, we'll get him next year, guy. You know, Russell Wilson and the Steelers don't think they're going to make it. No. Stroud and the Texans, you coming, young boy. Nico Collins, that boy is I just don't see him getting out the AFC. And if Mahomes and them is healthy, but they don't have a receiving core. It's been like that all season. But Mahomes is still winning. It's 13-1. Wow. 14 games, 13-1. They lost one to the Bills. They say that boy coming. Ooh, yeah. They want him to be that MVP. But if you look at the numbers, LaMarvelous. LaMarcus, I know it's Lamar, man. Lamar got better numbers than him. They've been hyping him all season long. So I hope the Ravens play the Bills and Lamar and them beat them. Because that's, to me, they ain't got the stellar defense that they've had in the past years. But if you ask me, defenses, they do matter. Obviously, they matter. But they don't stop the better offensive teams when the teams need to score. So I'll just say that. So it is what it is there in the AFC. Like I said, no need to go over everybody's statistics. If you want to see the statistics, I got them posted at the website, ESPN. Well, my website is strictly about the blacks. Okay, it's black. Okay, it's the blackness, people. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in Wilmington, Delaware, goddammit. Just in case you were all the way on the fucking East Coast. You don't you go in the ocean, okay? Wilmington, Delaware, 1964, I was born. I've been around 60 years, okay? Been watching football for a long goddamn time. So, you just know some shit when you've been watching shit for a long time. And the fact that they didn't want to announce that it was the most black players or black quarterbacks starting is bullshit to me. Okay? 100. All right, let's get to the NFC. Just had to throw that out there again. I don't know if this commuter might stop on me or what. But in NFC, we got Hurts battling for that number one position in them. And I believe the Bears play the Lions this week. So check it out, right? I take my wife's car. She got the newer, fancier car and shit, you know. So Tuesday, a couple days ago, I take her car in to get it. Just the oil change. My wife got that car back in April, May. It's got like 2,000 miles on it. Yeah, about 2,500. She drives work 3-4 times a week, 30 miles total. She don't put that much miles. Anyway, the young white boy that helped me, he's a Bear fan, Chicago. Young white boy, half my age, 30. That's like I was when I was 30, all into sports. You knew everything about sports, you know. So I was talking to him. He real cool. And yeah, he knew it all. You know, he said he just couldn't watch the last game, though. And I was like, bro, I hear you, man. I feel for you, you know. I'm feeling for him. But he said the Bears was going to beat the Lions. The Lions, they kind of sliding. They got some injuries. And Philly plays the Commanders. The Eagles play the Commanders. I think they just going to roll again. And, man, look, the Eagles got a team. Trust me, the minute they ain't got no black quarterback, I ain't rooting for them no more. I grew up hating the Eagles. But, hey, Jalen Hurts and them. I got the jersey. Where? It's around here somewhere. I got him. Oh, he's on the other side. He's up under there with Lamar. I got him. But we're going to see if they get that number one seed in the East, in the NFC, and they're able to, you know, week one, wildcard weekend, whatever they call it now. They ain't got to play. I think that helps them. So currently the other players, black quarterbacks, is just him, Love, and Jaden Daniels. We got the Seahawks at number 8, I believe. Yeah, I wrote 8 with Geno. So I didn't even see who the Rams were playing this week, so my apologies there. But Geno and them are playing the Vikings. Can he come out with the victory? I don't know. That's it's a tough task for Geno and them. I don't know about that one, man. I know Geno gonna be running around throwing it all damn day. But I mean, the Packers play the Saints Monday night, so I think the Packers will take care of business against the Saints, especially if Spencer Rattler played it. He's a black guy. He is a black guy, Spencer Rattler. But I think the Packers will take care of business. So, I mean, some of the other games, not the Eagles, but the Cardinals versus Panthers, I think the Cardinals will take care of business with black quarterbacks. Don't really matter as much. The Cardinals, they got to win their division. They can't get in otherwise. So, that's pretty much it as far as the black quarterbacks go. I believe in Lamar Jackson. I do. That's why I went out and bought the jersey, people. That's why I talk about him the way I do. That's why I got his shit at the website. Him, Lamar, Josh Allen, Darnold, they all, Baker Mayfield, they all drafted the same year. He went last, though, and has been playing the best. I've said it at the website, outside of Josh Allen, who they trying to push for MVP this year. Lamar Jackson is the best of that crop of quarterbacks. And then Josh, whatever the white boy's name is, John, I can't. He's not even in the league no more. He'll bench on somebody. Cardinals drafted him. Then he went to play for somebody else. I forget his last name at the moment. But he didn't pan out. I mean, on both sides. I mean, black, white. Sometimes you got a lot of blacks don't pan out too. I'm just saying this happened to be a white boy. I forget his name. Josh something. But it wasn't Josh Allen. Not in Buffalo. He's very good. So, I mean, that's it this week. You know, I'm going to go here and watch the Chargers versus the other young rookie who's going for Rookie of the Year, Bo Nix. So, but hey, we going to be rocking nothing but the brothers here. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. The BQF, Black Quarterback Forum, BlackQBsInEffect.com website. The Black Quarterback Forum is a YouTube channel, and I see a lot of my videos. They don't be making no noise, but people are brainwashed and they suck it into the way this world is. So maybe 20 years after I'm dead, going, I'm like, man, this black guy knew what he was fucking talking about. I don't know. We'll see, people. Maybe it's the Ankh, baby, not the cross. But anyway, as I said, man, there's a lot of things people just don't understand. They just will never, because of the programming that you're under. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no programming around here, bitches. I'll get at y'all next time for those to watch. The BQF, baby, Black Quarterback Forum.